Hi, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest today is Ander. Ander has lots of energy, and he's going to need a place where he can let all that energy out so he can be a good canine citizen. He's going to be a very active dog. And one that needs some additional training. He's a puppy that unfortunately was not given the appropriate training while he was growing up. He's actually behaving pretty well right now. I think I've given him several treats, so he's actually acting pretty calm right now. But again, he's a young dog. He's just over a year old, we believe. Again, with lots of energy. Now that the lights and camera are rolling, he's being a little bit better. He's being a really good dog, showing that he can be an excellent dog. He is probably maybe border collie mix. There could be some other breeds mixed in there with him, but he is definitely, let's see if we can get him to sit for a treat. Can you sit? Good boy. That's a good boy. So you see with some treats, he'll do those tricks for you. He just needs someone to spend time with him, to train him, and teach him good manners, which of course all dogs need to have. Ander is available here for adoption at the shelter. His original name was Dur. We thought that Ander was more appropriate for this guy. Beautiful dog here, border collie mix, if you're interested in this breed. And Ander, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter. We'd love to introduce you to him. And our next guest with us today is Layla. Several of you who watch our Facebook page may have recognized Layla. She was a dog that was running loose here in the city. She's got a bit of an itch right now. She was running loose here in Ames, and with police department assistance and our animal control staff, as well as the public, we're finally able to get Layla some amazing vet students at Iowa State University Vet College. We're able to get her and get her confined into a crate so we can go get her. There was a lot of close calls. She was kind of running out in the public and on some of the main highways here, and definitely not a safe environment for Layla. So she came into us as a stray. She did have a microchip, and unfortunately that microchip, we tried contacting the people that the chip was registered to, and they never returned our calls. So we're not sure what happened with Layla's people, but if they didn't want her, we're going to make sure we find a family that does want Layla. She is a sweet dog. She is a pit bull mix. She's definitely a little more on the shy side when she first gets to know people, but once she gets to know people, she warms up really well. And has really become a favorite of the staff here. We love all of our bully breeds that come into the shelter. You got an itch there. She has a lot of energy, and just like Ander, Layla needs a lot of training as well. And you know, just the basic manners, teaching her how to sit and how to be a great puppy in society here. She's not too sure about these floors. Come here, come here, come here, come here. There you go, that's a good girl. So Layla is available for adoption. She can show her face. She's a beautiful dog. And we definitely want people to do some research about the breed if they're interested in having a bully breed. There are some restrictions, not here in the city of Ames, but some restrictions in some communities about bully breeds. And of course, we can't understand any kind of restrictions that would say that Layla can't be in their community because she is a sweet dog. We've seen absolutely no negative behaviors from her whatsoever, other than not really wanting to be on the camera. She's more excited in the treats and the cat toys that are over there. So Layla, let's show them your pretty side. Come on. So if you are interested in Layla, come on down to the shelter and we'll see if we can get her to show her beautiful face for the camera here. And our final guest for the day today is Malone. Malone came to us as a stray, and he is a very unique kitty. Definitely a special needs kitty. If you can see there that Malone only has one eye. He does have a socket there, so it doesn't appear that the eye was removed. So he's a good example of a special needs kitty that will have to go to the vet and find out exactly what's going on there with that eye, or lack of the eye. He does have some little bit of discharge coming from it, but you see that little special needs thing about him does not change the charm in this kitty here. He is just a really sweet cat. We estimate that he's about a year old. He came into us. He was not neutered, but he of course will be neutered before he goes home. And he is just loving this attention. He can care less what I'm saying, huh? Yes, you are. Oh yes, that's a good kiss. Just a real sweet cat here. Again, we're going to have a vet take a look at that eye and figure out what's going on, and maybe what needs to happen there. And of course, these are all things that we do and couldn't do without all of the donations that we receive here at the shelter. So it's kind of an enhanced care situation where he's going to need that special vet care to make sure that everything is okay. But I'll tell you, this is definitely one of the sweetest cats. I think he's probably my favorite right now, but we're not going to let him tell all the rest of the cats that. But just a ball of love here. He is just rubbing into my hand, just loves this attention. Again, came in as a stray. Unfortunately, nobody claimed him. He did not have a microchip. Didn't have anybody come forward for him. But just an absolute bundle of fur and love here. If you are interested, maybe they can actually see you there. If you are interested in this beautiful cat and want to add him to your family, but you might need to hurry because he might need to come home with me. Want to come live with me? Beautiful cat here at the Ames Animal Shelter. Come on down and meet Malone. Well, that's our show for today, and that's just a sampling of the animals we have available for adoption right now at the Ames Animal Shelter. You can always see the current animals available for adoption by going to our website, which is amesanimalshelter.org. You can click on the individual animals, and oftentimes we'll have information about them there. But you have any questions about them, please don't hesitate to call the shelter. We're at 515-239-5530. Before I end, I wanted to give an update on Whisper. He was a special episode of Animals in Ames, and we were very fortunate to collect all the donations needed to send him to a cage-free sanctuary, Rustic Hollow Shelter. And we're just waiting for that to be processed, and then we're going to take Whisper to his new forever home where he can live and live in a place that's just a wonderful facility and run by amazing people that do such wonderful work. So really excited and want to thank everybody for coming forward and donating the money that we needed to send Whisper to his forever home. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support here at the Ames Animal Shelter.